So we can also change the paragraph break into the hero area, but we just keep the paragraph same as of now. If you just compare here, okay, let's close other tabs. The paragraph, we can break it down from here by pressing enter to make our looks like similar. Let's try that, like this one that I'm doing right now. I'm pressing shift and hit enter. And also, if we want, we can also change the color to the exact match. If there are several clients or some clients, they want exact match or 100% replica. So I think this is the color here. We have already taken that color. And now click Save Changes. Now it's time to move into our this part, Meet My Recent Clients. So here you can see there are several images. So basically those are logos. Let's copy that or those logos from here first. I'm going to select the group or the main part of this logo and click Export. Choose SVG and click Export Google. Now select the Warner Bros. Click Export, choose SVG and click Export Warner Bros. And here you can see this two logo has been exported here perfectly. Now following the same, I'm just speed up the process here. So we have successfully exported our logos here. Now we are navigating to the editor area, and below the hero area, let's add after and add a group here. The group works like a container. So if you take a look at the design, there will be two columns. The first column has Meet My Recent Clients, and the second column has this all information. So let's make or take columns here, two columns, and select this area to make it wide width. Well, I think it should be wide width like this way, and why the column is not displaying widely. So now it's wide width right now, and I'd like to add the heading first. Copy the text from here and paste here. So if you take a look at here, this is 56 pixel font size and this has 42 pixel, and let's make it 52. 56 means H2 and 42 means H3. So to fix that, I have to navigate to the typography, go to the headings and click here all. So first of all, I'd like to select DM Sans, and I'd like to use a semi-bold font for all the fonts. It will look much better here. So currently the design is just for a sample, but I'd like to make it to look more nicer as per my expertise, because this is not a client project. So that's why I do not have to worry about, but this, if this is a client project, I have to make it 100% similar. Now we can use as a separator this line, or we can export and use this as images, but I would like to use this as separator here. So we can use separator, or we can use specific things like gradient. So let's see if we can make it using separator. I have to select the settings area to activate the separator area here, and choose the background color to our blue color. And there's no options to add like width and height. So in order to fix it to the width, I'd like to make it columns here, or we can make it row. But if we make it row, the separator will not gonna work as expected. Here you can see. Let's make it fixed width and see if it's working or not. And we have to add fixed width, and then it will be displaying the separator like this way. And select the row and display the content at the top. And add some padding top to the separator area. But just take a look at here, there is only options to add margin. So I'm gonna unlink this one and add margin at the top. And now it looks much similar. But if you just take a look at here, it feels like it has 2 pixels, but I cannot increase the pixel here inside the separator. So when I select separator, there is no options to fix the height or add the border pixel size here. So we can use separator like this way for these solutions, or we can use a gradient. But right now I think we can use separator as of now, and that's fine to me. But for gradient it will take more time to make it perfect. Now let's create the inner part here, and if you just take a look at here, there will be 4 columns and 2 rows here. So in that situation, what we can do, we can simply take group and we can make it grid. So I have selected the group and then make it grid here like this way. And the minimum column width should be, let's say, 10 rem. That will added the 4 column value here. Now let's select image, media library, and upload our images. So there will be several images like SVG and also PNG. I have exported few of them as SVG and as PNG as a mistake. Let's select, I'm pressing shift from my keyboard and selecting one by one, drag and drop it here. There will be total 8 icons or logos here. Now let's take a look at the design. The first one is Google, then Warner, MailChimp, and Adobe. So let's make our first row. Select Google, I think this one, Google, and then Warner. So I'm gonna press Google first, but I have to wait until it's uploaded fully here. And make sure you have added alternative text. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna copy the name and paste it here as alternative text, or you can copy the title and paste it here. So it will make sure you have added proper title as well. And you can duplicate this image. So you can see it takes its place automatically. Now click replace, select Warner Bros, and make sure you have copied the title and paste it here as alternative text. Again, you can copy by pressing here, or you can use a shift command D. So if I select here, I can press shift command D for copy, and it's very easy, right? Let's click replace. And the third one is MailChimp. Control C, Control or Command V, select, and again duplicate, click replace, select Adobe, and select here, duplicate again. So you can see when I duplicate, it opens a new line. If I click grid, you can see here there is nothing. So it just increase the line and break it under the 4 options here. Now select the Adobe here, and I have to replace this one. It should be Upwork, then Creative Cloud, WooCommerce, and Canva. Upwork, select here and duplicate, then select Creative Cloud, and duplicate again, WooCommerce, select, and then duplicate again for Canva. So as you can see, if I update this page, it looks like this. So now if we take a look at our design, you can see there is a space between the items. So when I select the whole design here and press or keep the cursor at the top design area and press Alt, it will display the gap between the top sections and the selected sections here. And it's 98 pixel, but let's say it's 100 pixel. And if I select the below part and press Alt, it's 133 pixel, the below part. But I'd like to make it 100 and 100 top and 100 bottom here as of now. Let's select group and make sure you have disabled the margin first. And then in the padding, add 100 top and bottom. And click Save Changes, reload. So as you can see, it looks perfect now. And we can also adjust the space between the items here. But it seems like that it looks perfect. I think it should add some space between this item here. Let's add a space here. Let's select grid and select styles and then block spacing. Let's add a small here. Now it looks much better. Reload now. Perfect.